The culture of ancient Egypt was shaped not only historically, but also by a deeply mystical and philosophical system of thought. Religious beliefs in Egypt were based on a cosmological understanding filled with gods and goddesses. The Egyptian people created a highly sophisticated spiritual framework for understanding the creation of the universe, the purpose of life, and the afterlife. The Egyptian understanding of Ma'at is a fundamental concept that advocates that everything should be in harmony and balance. Ma'at is not only a goddess, but also a universal law. It is the symbol of the harmonious functioning of nature, humanity, and the universe. Egyptians believed that in order to serve Ma'at, it was necessary to maintain social order and act in accordance with the rhythms of nature. This teaching shaped not only the religious rituals, but also the daily lives of ancient Egypt. However, the land of the dead called Amenti had a very important place in Egyptian thought. Amenti, just like it, was a spiritual destination, like nirvana in Hinduism or heaven in Christianity. Here, souls were admitted to the presence of the gods after death and enlightened with the highest wisdom. The pyramids, the most well-known structures of ancient Egypt, were not only magnificent structures, they carried a deep spiritual meaning. Each side of the pyramids symbolized man's journey in the universe. The four faces of the pyramid symbolize the directions around the earth, reflecting the ancient Egyptian understanding of cosmic order. Pyramids were also seen as a heavenly staircase, or a means to reach the ladder gods. The Egyptians considered the pyramids to be cosmic gates that guided the souls of the dead into the presence of the gods. The complex burial chambers inside the pyramid were energy points prepared for the safe passage of the soul on a celestial journey. The symbolism within these structures meant much more than just a tomb structure. Each stone, each symbol in each room, and each direction held great secrets about the functioning of the universe for the priests of that period. In addition, the pyramids of Giza and especially Cheops. The pyramid is thought to have been built with specific cosmic and astronomical alignments on Earth, in fact placed at the energetic center of an entire planet. The pyramid shape at the top of the pyramids was a symbol of the sky, and the Egyptians thought that this structure collected spiritual energies and directed them to the world. The gods in ancient Egypt were not just mythological figures. Each of them represented different aspects of the human soul and the deep laws of the universe. Osiris was the god of death and rebirth. However, the immortality and resurrection of Osiris was not just a divine figure. It is the symbol of the great cycle. That is, life, death, and rebirth. Osiris symbolized the inner transformation and evolution of man. In a sense, his story was also a journey of spiritual enlightenment. In the myth of Osiris, Isis also plays a big role. Isis was the goddess of knowledge and magic, and also represented femininity, fertility, and the power of nature. Isis's magical powers had a great impact not only on the physical, but also on the spiritual world. Egyptian priests were equipped with deep knowledge of how the spells and rituals of Isis should be used to purify and spiritually elevate one's soul. The Egyptian Ra was the sun god and was the source of creation. However, Ra was a representative not only of the physical sun, but also of spiritual light. Ra's rebirth during the day and at night also symbolized the cyclicality of life and the journey of spiritual enlightenment in Egypt. Alchemy in ancient Egypt involved much more than just an understanding of the transmutation of metals. This ancient science was a path of internal transformation that would purify the human soul and reach a higher level of consciousness. The philosopher's stone was a symbol for an alchemist that revealed the hidden secrets of the universe. But the real meaning of this stone was inner enlightenment and spiritual rebirth. Egyptian alchemists believed that everything in the world was actually composed of energy and vibrations. For them, alchemy was a way to go beyond material transformation, purify the human soul, and become one with the universe. The gold, silver, and other precious metals placed inside the pyramids were not just belongings of the dead. Using these metals, priests could channel spiritual energies and draw divine light into the world. Pyramids functioned as a kind of energy generator. Egypt was one of the great schools of wisdom in the ancient world. Priests, who understood the deep meanings of pyramids, gods, and symbolism, taught the secrets of the universe, not only through texts containing esoteric knowledge, but also through spiritual rituals. Although these teachings were lost over time, what remains from Egypt continues to inspire mystical research today. Even today, the teachings, symbolisms, and cosmic insights of ancient Egypt serve as a compass for man's spiritual ascension and search for universal wisdom. The secrets of the pyramids remain an area that should be explored in depth, not only by archaeologists, but also by spiritual journeyers. It is perhaps not possible to completely unravel the secrets of ancient Egypt because this wisdom was lost over time, and many of them have reached us only through symbols, ruins, or sacred texts. However, the deep legacy they left us still carries great power in today's world. Each piece of the pyramid, its gods, and ancient teachings sheds light on the secrets of both the universe and the human soul. How this ancient knowledge was combined over time, how it complemented each other, and how it left its deep traces in human history continues to be researched and discovered even today. Pyramids are not just huge structures made of stones. They are cosmic gates that represent the great secrets of the universe, wisdom beyond time, and man's spiritual journey. These structures are actually a roadmap for each of us. Every edge, every line, every stone is, in some way, a part of a person's inner journey. The deep meanings of the pyramids and symbols of Egypt, it teaches us how not only physical, but also spiritual transformation and rebirth can occur. Maat, Osiris, Ra, and many other gods and goddesses, all these are not only figures of an ancient civilization, but also reflections of universal laws and spiritual inspiration. So how can today's people apply this ancient knowledge? These teachings offer profound spiritual lessons that apply to everyone, not just archaeologists and historians. In the journey of inner transformation and enlightenment, the inspiration we can draw from Egypt is not only possible by reading ancient texts, but also by internalizing them and integrating them into our lives. For example, adapting Ma'at's understanding of balance to our lives and adapting to the cycles of the universe is an important step not only for individual peace, but also for social peace. Understanding Egyptian symbolic teachings can help us find balance in all areas of life. As the sun of Ra rises and sets every day, it gives us new beginnings and endless cycles. Presence. Osiris's death and rebirth symbolizes the internal transformation processes in each of us. These understandings are not just myths from the past, but tools that will help us understand the energies, spiritual movements, and personal growth in the world we live in. Even today, Egypt's mystical teachings are a roadmap that is deeply researched and implemented around the world. Teachings such as rising energies, cosmic wisdom, universal love, and consciousness are important not only for understanding the past, but also for illuminating the spiritual journey of today's people. In the light of this information, we can build our own inner pyramid and dare to continue our journey towards enlightenment. And perhaps most importantly, the theme of constant transformation and rebirth in Egyptian teachings reminds us that life is not temporary, that every moment marks a new beginning, every dark night a sunrise. Each of us is an Osiris on our own journey. By reaching lost wisdom, we can find our inner light like Ra. And perhaps, with the enchanting power of Isis, we can unlock our own inner potential. How do you adapt these ancient teachings to your life? Which Egyptian symbol or teaching inspired you the most? Which concepts, such as the balance of Maat, the rebirth of Osiris, or the light of Ra affect you deeply? Share your thoughts in the comments. Understanding the deep wisdom of Egypt is not limited to this video. Each of us can reach a deeper understanding as we integrate these ancient teachings into our lives. We also welcome your suggestions for the next video. What topics would you like to explore? Write down what you wonder about more information about Egypt, the pyramids, or the secrets of other ancient civilizations, and we will address these questions in new content. Let's embark on a brighter journey together in the light of this ancient wisdom. Thank you. See you in the next video.